Without further ado, let's go to our first guest of the day. He is the talk of the MMA world. He is the man who knocked out Darren Till on Saturday. Everyone buzzing about this man, game-bred fighter Jorge Masvidal, who's joining us from the airport. Jorge, how are you?
Don't mention where we're going. I know.
Jorge,
Yo, I'm fucking amazing, man. What's up?
what's up? Where are you right now? Where are you going?
I'm at the airport catching a flight. Destination undisclosed, my brother. You know how I roll, bro. You gonna ask me this while there's millions of people watching, man?
Okay, I didn't know it was undisclosed. Oh, there's Abe Cow in the
It's
house.
always undisclosed.
All right. How are things in London after what happened on Saturday? Are you still feeling the love over there, or do you feel like you're sort of a wanted man?
Oh no, they love me here. They absolutely love me here. They're interesting individuals that are highly educated and such.
Right.
For connection.
Jorge, you've had some big moments in your career, but to go to someone's home country and knock him out the way in which you did, does that rank at the top of your greatest accomplishments?
Nah, I've done a lot of cool things, man. That is a pretty cool thing to take over the city, you know, with the fashion that I did, and you know, especially Till being such a game and dangerous opponent, man. It's definitely ranks up there, but it's not the greatest one. But it was definitely a fun time, man.
How hurt were you in the first round? He knocked you down relatively early. It seemed like he was en route to potentially finishing you, and you weathered the storm. But how hurt were you?
Man, I wasn't hurt at all. He turned the lights off and then turned back on just as quick. You know, it was one of those flash knockdowns where it just like gets you woken up, and I felt good when I got back up to my feet. You know, I wasn't like wobbled or nothing. You know, that's why I was able to get right after it.
Do you feel, Jorge, like the stuff that happened afterwards with Leon has overshadowed this amazing accomplishment, knocking out Till like that? Do you feel like you are not getting the respect that you deserve because of what happened afterwards?
Definitely, they keep bringing that up and stuff. You know, I'm even offended that it gets brought up right now, but whatever, you know, it's what the clickbait lives for, you know, and I gave it to him, man. And whatever, man.
Why are you offended? I mean, it has over millions of views on YouTube. Everyone's talking about it. Why does it offend you?
Because, you know, it's just stupid, man. It's just something that happened, and I wish in some ways I could control myself, but at the same time I can't let somebody disrespect me on the content. This guy's been attacking me on the social media, talking crap all the time.
Did we lose Jorge there? Always tricky when you're going through an airport as you're watching the aftermath of his altercation with Leon Edwards. I think we're going to reconnect with Mr. Masvidal, but that's what did happen. The backstage at the O2 Arena in London. Perhaps let's call him on the phone just to get his thoughts, because I thought it was really interesting what he was saying about controlling himself. There's the aftermath. He was doing an interview with Laura Sanko backstage live, I do believe, on ESPN Plus, and there was a back and forth between the two, and it seemed like Leon said something that ignited Jorge to leave the interview, mid-interview, camera's still rolling, and there you see the aftermath. Everyone talking about that afterwards, everyone buzzing over the 3-piece and a soda, as he put it. And now everyone wondering, what is next for Jorge Masvidal? Will it be Leon Edwards? He's talking about a title shot. I think we do have him. Jorge, are you there?
I'm here, sure, loud and clear.
Okay, so you were saying something that was super interesting, and I missed it because we got cut off. I think you said that you kind of wished in hindsight that you didn't do it, but then you are okay with doing it.
Not that I wish I didn't do it. I just wish it didn't get more attention than what I actually love to do, which is fight, you know?
Right.
And I got upset at the time because I'm tired of this individual disrespecting me already, you know?
I understand.
And then now he goes on my interview and does this, you know? I mean, enough. And then I'm sure he's going to come back with a million corny quotes and things like that. Like, man, just stop, bro. You know, nobody's buying into your act, man. Just stop, bro. You know, you're disrespectful. You go up in my interview. I'm not talking about this guy. I wasn't gonna mention him in any way, shape, or form for this moron to come, you know, trying to disrespect me on my interview and punk me. It's not gonna happen. And now it pisses me off that it's more attention than the Till fight when he doesn't deserve a click. He doesn't deserve a view or anything, you know.
I understand. Could I just ask, because we couldn't hear because he was off camera, what did he say to you off camera that made you leave?
He told me to shut up or shut the fuck up, something like that, you know. And I just said, say it to my face, you know, like, bro, what do you come asking me questions and you're gonna tell me to shut up? It's not gonna happen, man. It's, you know, I mean, I guess where he's from in the city, they get with this, you know, surprise,
That darn internet.
man.
Oh. Okay, we are slowly but surely getting there. We are getting there with Jorge. It's always tough in the airport. Reconnect. Get him back. I understand where he's coming from. I understand that overshadowing a win over Darren Till would be annoying, especially when you do it in that fashion, especially when you do it in England. But everyone is talking about this. He's talking title shot now. I think there's a demand to see that fight. There's even a demand to see the Ben Askren fight. We'll talk to Ben Askren in a little bit. So many different angles now that you can go, so many different directions with Jorge Masvidal, who we have not seen in quite some time, who hasn't had a win in quite some time, around 2 years to be exact. But one of those great characters that you love to have back in the mix. Jorge, you back? There he is.
I'm back.
This is amazing. I'm so stressed out about this, Jorge. You have no idea, but I thank you for continuing to stick with us. You're rushing to make a flight. By the way, I heard that you've been talking a lot of Turkish lately. Is that true?
Nah, not really. It's just, you know, I know a lot of languages. That's one of the ones I threw out there. I also speak Japanese.
Oh.
I got a lot of lines in Japanese. I got a lot of one-liners in Japanese. I know how to say, you want to go out to eat, you pretty little thing, or, hey, I'm really hungry, where's the food?
Right. Your line, the 3-piece and a soda line, you know that's turned into like a huge thing. Have you seen this, all the pictures and all that?
Nah, I haven't seen too many pictures. You know, I don't like phones and such. Since the fight, this has been one of the few times I had to make contact with the phone. And I did it for you, Ariel, because you know you're my boy, man, since day one. You've been covering my stuff, so I go above and above, and you know what I mean, and beyond that word.
I appreciate it. Could you just explain for like the you know, the layman like myself, what exactly is a 3-piece and a soda? What is that?
You got to get the book, man. You got to go buy the book. The game, like the great late famous Tupac said, the game is to be told, not sold.
My bad.
The game is to be sold, not told. My bad, man. I haven't slept in days. But yeah, man, it's coming out in the book. Everything's coming out in the book. Go buy the book. The book's about to drop any moment now.
Your book? You have a book?
Yeah, my book. My book, man. My book.
I didn't know that. You wrote a book?
Yeah, nobody did. Nobody did. I didn't even know either. We're still working on it. Okay. I don't know if it's dropping this year or next, but all those secrets will be in the book.
Damn. Okay, my bad. You know, I'm not someone who grew up like that. You know, I never got into, you know, fights on the street, so I don't know. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to catch up, make up for lost time.
Oh no, that's just me talking smack. Everybody knows what the 3-piece and the soda is. The 3-piece combo, you know, you got the thigh, the drumstick, and the chicken breast, deep fried with the soda.
That's right. It's a great combination.
But enough of this guy, man. Okay. Let's talk about cool future stuff. You know, this guy's, man. You know,
you're done. But you could understand. I know you get the game, and I know you spoke very intelligently about the game and how it was annoying you with the trash talk and all that. But this goes past trash talk because it's something that was caught on video, perhaps unfortunately for you guys. But people love that sort of stuff. They love the drama. That's the game that we're in. That's the world that we're in.
I know, man. They love the drama, but it's taken away from my performance. So if you are my fans and stuff, speak about my performance, fight number 3 in the world.
Yeah.
Not some dude that nobody knows backstage. Who is that guy? If that video hadn't been recorded, it probably wouldn't have came out of my mouth, you know, unless I got asked about it or somebody had, you know.
Sure.
Knowledge to it, you know. Because I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm making this dude famous. We've spent 70% of my interview talking about some bum.
That's it. Cut the interview.
Yeah.
Talk about Leon.
We get one more Leon question.
No,
Ariel.
I'm done.
We gotta go.
I'm done. What do you want? What do you want as far as next? Do you really think that? Do you think they're going to give you a title shot? You were clear about that, but now that the dust has settled for a couple hours, what do you think? Oh, now we're in an elevator. Okay. Now they're saying cut the interview. It's a lot of stress here. This is a lot of stress. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am sweating right now. There you see his resume, Gamebred's resume, 6 career UFC knockdowns. has not been defeated by KO since September of 2008. Second fighter in 2019 to win a Fight and Performance of the Night award. This man has been around the block. This man has done it all. Former Strikeforce fighter. He's fought for all the promotions out there. Used to fight on the streets back in the day. Was fighting on the undercard of Kimbo Slice fights back in the day. And this is a guy who is very proud of where he's from. He did that reality show that Yoel Romero was on not too long ago, and went pretty darn far in the whole thing. Didn't win it, if memory serves me correct, but got pretty close to winning the whole thing. Was away from his family, I think, for like 13 weeks or so. And one of the true veterans, and one of those fighters that I think all the fans want to get behind, has a sort of Diaz-like, cult-like following to him. But it's amazing because he was coming off 2 straight losses. Stephen Thompson in New York, Damian Maia fight. Was one of those guys who took the Damian Maia fight when no one else wanted the Damian Maia fight. You'll recall back at UFC 211. And prior to that, his last win was against Donald Cerrone. And how good does that win look now, right? TKO win over Donald Cerrone back in January of 2017. Mr. Masvidal, are you back? No questions about Leon, I promise.
That was your warning right there.
I know. So what are you being like pushed around by Abe right now?
Yeah, I am.
What's wrong?
My foot's really jacked up, man. I kicked one of the times. I kicked Till right in the elbow, and my foot blew up. Got a little bit of ligament pain in there. I don't know yet because I haven't gone to hospitals. I don't like those places.
Okay.
But I think it's just like ligament damage, like the nerve just hitting them there.
Okay. Can you be clear with us? What do you want next? If it was up to you, what do you want next? Who do you want to fight next?
Oh, if it's up to me, I'm fighting for this title. I'm fighting for the belt. That's all that's in my mind, obviously. But if not, I'm looking for the next hardest fight out, the next greatest fight that I can get, And somebody getting on social media and putting their name in that lottery is not what I'm talking about,
Right.
What my management will decide for me to do, whose life I execute next, that's what we're gonna do.
How quickly do you want to return, given the foot now?
This will be good like in 10 days, man. Just healing, resting up. I've had these before, It was a nice little sharp elbow right on the ankle. So like 10 days is just chilling, not going crazy in training. I'll be back fast, so I'm not worried about the foot. I don't know, man. I need money, so they set up the money right, 'cause I'm broke right now, Ariel.
Why? Why?
Yeah, I'm broke, man. Because I am. I don't got no money on me, man. I need money. I got children. I got taxes to pay, all types of stuff.
Right.
So I need money, man. So if the UFC wants me to grace the presence again of the octagon, they just got to pay me.
That's right. Man. Well, the two bonus awards, that's got to help, right? That's got to be nice.
Yeah, those are right to the kid. He's right there. That goes away for college tuitions and things of life,
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know if I got much more money left after that. I got bills, hands, things to pay. So I need another fight. Is what I'm saying.
You've been in this game a long time. You've been in this game for 16 years. It's time for Game Bread.
But it has to be for money.
Right.
Yeah, it's time for Game Bread to get paid. But I need to get paid on this next fight. So it ain't gonna be Joe Blow mentioning my name on some fucking forum chat. Like, come on, bro. Who's that gifted decisions? Yeah, gifted decisions and things like that. I just gifted submissions. I can care less.
Okay.
I'm here to...
Are we gonna let the hair grow? Are we gonna go further with the hair?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just cut it when I get bored. If I wake up one day and I don't like it no more, it's gone. But I'm just rocking it out now till further notice.
Okay. Well, this is great. I mean, you were one of those. No one wanted to go there. No one wanted to fight Till. No one wanted to fight Damian Maia. I'm happy that you're getting the respect that you deserve, Jorge. You've been around this game a long time, from the streets, from the backyard. Now going to England, just going in there and being public enemy number one. I know you love that environment and you thrive, my man. It was really cool to see. I'm really happy for you.
Yes, sir. I thrive in those environments. I just like it, man. I like to compete. You got my ticket? No, the ticket is easy. No, I don't have it. Oh, I got it. Yeah, man. Getting on this plane now.
Okay. You're on the plane now? This is incredible. Okay. Do your thing, Jorge. You're the man. Thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it. Safe travels.
Hey, Ariel, we'll do another proper interview, man. I owe you one, but you're my boy.
You're the man. There he is. No problem. Game Bread Fighter. You see what happens on the show? Anytime, Anywhere, any place. We get them to you. Sure, he was in the middle of the, I think, Heathrow Airport on a wheelchair being carted around and literally walked onto the plane, or maybe got rolled onto the plane. But we needed game-bred fighter. We heard what he had to say about Leon Edwards, about the win, about what he wants next. Crystal clear. Yeah, sure, it cut out here and there, but it was crystal clear to me. So there he is, game-bred fighter. We'll see later on in the program what Leon Edwards has to say about all of that.